Hi guys, and welcome back to Learn English with Ruth. My name is Ruth and I'm an English teacher. Today we're going to be looking at how to overcome fear or the fear of failure. Now, every English student at one point or the other in their lives, they were afraid of failing. You're out there just thinking of starting to learn English and you're so scared. So here are tips to help you overcome failure. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and to press the post notification bell so that you get updates of everything that we're posting. Let's go. Number one, I like you to record yourself speaking. So there are a lot of things that you can practice. You can practice pronunciation, vowel sounds, consonant sounds. You can practice shadowing. And when you do all these things, record yourself. What this would help you to do is to overcome the fear of being judged by people, because once you accept yourself, once you accept your voice, it'll be very difficult for someone else to talk you down or say, oh, what are you saying? Or you sound horrible. So it will help you build confidence in yourself, and confidence in yourself is most needed. So record yourself speaking. You can use your phone, you can use your laptop. There are a lot of devices out there that could help you record yourself. For example, you can read a passage and record yourself reading it. Then take note of your strengths, your weaknesses. Take note of the words you pronounce correctly and the words that you mispronounce so that you correct yourself. Number two, the next thing I'd like you to do is to surround yourself in English. I gave this tip like 2 weeks ago. I talked about 3 weeks ago, I think. I talked about immersing yourself in English. Surround yourself with English books, English movies. One important thing, or one thing you can do to ensure that you stay through with this, is to maybe have an episode of a British movie that I watch every single week or every single day. It's to just help you with the consistency and create the routine for you. But you have to immerse yourself in English. Listen to podcast episodes, watch TV, listen to radio. You've got your phone, you've got YouTube. Go on there and look for English resources and immerse yourself in them to help you realize that you do not need to be afraid of failure. Failure is an incident, not a person, and you're not failure. So immerse yourself in English. Over to next tip 3. Start a language learning journal. Yeah, so journaling is a very, very important aspect of learning, and what it simply means is that you get a jotter. You can get something like this. This is a journal that I use. Yes, and what this will help you to do is to write down new words, sentences that you don't understand, just things that you like to write down about your journey. You can write an essay about your friend you just met. You can write new words that you just learned the meaning of. So that's what journaling will help you to do. And personally, I highly recommend writing things down a lot. I used to believe, and I still do, that if you write things down, you suddenly barely forget them. Let's move over to next tip. Number 4, find an English speaking partner and have awesome conversation. Now, this is a very effective way to overcome failure, right? Because when you're talking with someone who speaks English, someone who does not judge you, obviously, what happens is that you start to gain confidence. So I speak Hausa to a level, and so my family and I moved to the north, and we came to live among Hausa people, right? And so it was very easy to learn to pick up Hausa. So I would go back to buy something and I'm like, yeah, I need something I want. So it's like helping you to overcome the fear. So when I spoke Hausa at first, people laughed at me, but I did not faint. So I just find someone to talk to and be like, what's going on? Yeah, just to speak it. Do you get? So what that helped me to do was to overcome the fear of being laughed at, because I know a lot of you are facing that fear of rejection, fear of people laughing at you. Also the inferiority complex. You're like, I don't think I'm good enough, so I'm not going to speak. Don't do that. Find someone to talk to. This will help you to gain confidence and overcome the fear of failure. So let's move over to the next one. Reframe failure as feedback. So many times when we do something and we fail, you're like, oh, that's the end of the world, I'm not good at it. And that is not a growth mindset, that's a fixed mindset. So first of all, you have to have the growth mindset and then see failure as feedback. What this means is that if you're failing at something, means that things that you need to improve on. And obviously, did you expect that when you just started out, you just it's like going to be a bed of roses and you're going to get everything at first? Obviously not. So see failure as feedback and improve on yourself. Nobody is failure proof. that's reality. So when you fail at something, don't feel like, oh, that's the end of the world. Dust yourself up, move ahead, because there's still room for improvement and becoming better. So these are my top 5 tips for English learners to overcome fear. If you want to go back and watch the video again, you can go back to just, you know, regurgitate on whatever I said here. Don't forget also to subscribe to my channel, click the post notification bell to get updates of everything that I'll be posting, and I will see you in my next lesson. Bye guys.